Let me show you how to be fancy, smooth to smooth. Oh, ho. D Coop might unsub after a play like that. I was there. Blocked by J Smooth. Outlet to C Smooth. Smooth's everywhere. Oh, Smooth passing it to Smooth. You know the rules. Don't leave me open. Uh-oh. Smooth to Smooth incoming. Smooth to Smooth alert. But you know the rules in 2K12. You can't go to the rim. You can't go to the rim on big guys. Just gotta step back, let it splash. I'm too fast. Ooh, I spun on him. Let's just slow it up, take our time. There it is. Jamal Crawford wide open. They need a timeout. Smooth to Smooth alert. Smooth to Smooth alert. Smooth to Smooth alert. Smooth to Smooth alert. Splash. Is this a steal? Yes, it is. Look at that slow overhead pass. Even CP3 can't pass in this game. How to win on Hall of Fame. You gotta rub it in their face when you're up. You gotta rub it in their face when they're up. Smooth to Smooth. One more time. Off the pick and roll. That is gonna be our move right there. Woo! Okay, I'm dribbling too much again. Why not let it fly? Splash. Why not let it fly? Why not let it fly? Why not let it fly? I just gotta step back, let it fly. Trying to be so fancy, get that out of here. Saved by Chris Bosh.
Well, congratulations on winning Player of the Week once more. It has to be a nice validation to you seeing the level you've been playing at recently.
I don't need no validation for my level of play. I'm my own worst critic, so when I'm playing well, don't think I don't know it. I deserve that award this week, just like I did the other times. And I'll deserve it again next week when you guys are inevitably asking me this same question. It goes with the territory of being the best player in the league. I'm used to it by now.
CP3's trying to be too fancy. Let me show you how to be fancy, smooth to smooth. Oh, ho. D Coop might unsub after a play like that.
Hey everybody, this is Raymaster4 and I am bringing you another MW3 commentary today. Unfortunately guys, I am getting sick of this game. I'm sure many of you all can relate to this feeling that I'm having, but I am so tired of this game. I am so tired of getting killed by the overpowered guns and the campers and all that stuff. Let me tell you one thing, Halo, it was my first love. Back in the old Xbox days, I played Halo 1 with my cousins, and I loved that game so much. And I'm going back to Halo, guys. I am going back to my first true love of video games, Halo. Halo Reach is a lot more fun than this game, guys. Definitely try it out if you haven't. And I am getting so sick of this game. I'll probably be posting some Halo gameplays. But anyways, let's get into this, guys. First of all, I'm going to say I'm really busy right now. Currently, and I will probably be busy for the next 2 or 3 weeks because we've got some jobs lined up, and this job I'm currently in is really taking a lot out of me. And I'm getting home at 6 o'clock every night, I'm going to work at 7 in the morning, getting home at 6 or 7 at night, and it's draining me. But we're almost finished with this one. Bad news, we got another job line up right after it that's going to be just as tough. But I've been trying something new in this job. I've been using a jackhammer. For all of you guys who have not used a jackhammer, I would not recommend using one because it is terrible. It is absolutely awful using a jackhammer, okay? It's not really that bad until you've used it for 2 hours straight. And then once you go on for about 6 hours, 7 hours in a day, using it every single day, that's when it gets bad for me. It's like it jars, it vibrates your whole body while making this constant noise in your brain, and it just rings your ears for the rest of the day. Your ears will be ringing. You can't hear anything. And if you go too deep, don't take this sexually. If you go too deep in the concrete that you're hammering, it's going to get stuck, and pulling it out is a retard, okay? It is terrible. It hurts my back, it hurts my elbows, and it hurts my ears. So definitely don't do that. If you have an option, never ever run a jackhammer. It's not fun at all. And it's getting easier as I go, but I don't like it at all. It's something I really do not enjoy doing. As a matter of fact, actually, I'd rather be using a jackhammer than playing Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is just so stupid to me right now. I hate it, but I mean, it's not. It's the feeling's definitely not mutual to everybody, but there's a lot of people that feel the same way I do, and I am so sick of this game. And I will be playing some other games, maybe some Halo if you guys want to see that. I love Halo so much, and guys, we got this next job coming up, and it's going to be terrible as well. We got to put on we got to do a room edition, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take a couple weeks, and I probably won't be posting maybe once or twice a week now for the next few weeks. So I apologize for that. I'm sure it's not going to affect too many of you guys. Just go watch your other favorite commentators. Just watch other commentators, guys. Watch Spencer Boy 24. He's cool. So I want to talk about the guy I'm working with right now. He runs a termite. A termite is kind of like some sort of excavator or backhoe tractor thing, and he's running this thing, and he's trying to help us get this concrete out. He has this big hook on the back of it that rips the concrete out and pulls up a big chunk at one time. And if we did not have him helping us, it would literally take us, I'm going to say, 10 times as long with that jackhammer without this guy's help. But he's kind of a nut job, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you about him a little bit right here. Okay, here's this little thing he told us the other day. He likes to take 5-minute breaks every 1 minute. So, you know, he's not a worker. He's kind of like a... he has a little bit of fun on his machine, and then he goes, takes a smoke break. But he was telling me and my cousin that was working with me, he was saying that he was not planning on working today. All right, I'm going to do his quote. I wasn't planning on working today, but I decided to come in because it's so cool outside today. And sure enough, it was cool out there. It was cloudy and it was kind of rainy. But let's keep on going with this. So I was running outside today, and it was pretty cold, so I decided to come help you guys today. But yesterday, when I was working with you guys, I decided I would stop by the Shell station and get me a beer. So that's what I did. And sure enough, I puked on the way home because it made me even sicker than what I already was from the sun. So guys, I got me a beer, and I figured it helped me get better, but it didn't. It made it a lot worse. And Raymaster just got killed by a whole bunch of barrels. What a noob. Well, that ain't what he said, but... So basically, he thinks it's going to be really cool to stop and get him a beer while he's feeling stomach sickness, and he had to stop on the road and puke. So he's not too smart. But today, that was yesterday. Today, we was working with him, And if here's his appearance. Here's what he looks like. He's a pretty old guy. He's got white hair, kind of like a Dutch boy cut. I hope I'm not insulting anybody by saying this, but he's got kind of like a Dutch boy bowl cut all the way around, white hair. He's got these really, really thick lens glasses. That's kind of like these huge square lenses that covers up half of his face. He looks like he looks like an old Harry Potter, even more nerdy looking, and he's got this Hitler mustache, about 2 inches wide, right under his nose. He keeps it trimmed and fairly groomed when he can, and that's basically his appearance. And he wears blue jeans and a flannel shirt tucked in with suspenders. See, he kind of looks like a big nerd. But one of my cousins, my cousin that was working with me, he said that he heard a story about this guy he was growing marijuana a couple years back in his yard, smoking it himself. He wasn't selling it or nothing, but somebody called the cops on him, and he got arrested for growing marijuana on his own property. I'm sorry, guys, got the hiccups here. But he was growing marijuana and smoking it, and I guess that might explain why he's such a nut job, because it kind of killed him. It kind of killed his brain. But he's kind of weird. He walks around. Somebody actually told me that he was in our local gas station with only a Speedo on and a trench coat. Okay, I guess he was pulling a practical joke or something, but that's kind of weird if you ask me. That's weird. That's as weird as Jim. Kind of reminds me of Jim. But guys, this is coming to an end. I'm sorry for the kind of boring commentary, but I hope to see you guys soon. See you later. Out.